Hi, this is Deborah. The last time I left you guys, I was drawing the lion and coloring the lion. I have worked on him. I have done a lot of the coloring on him, a lot more defining, a lot of corrections. You know, I could correct him forever. I really could keep going with it. But I think I'm at a stopping place as far as he goes. I know he's got a lot of yellow on the camera, but when I'm looking at him, he looks pretty good. I like his colors. The camera intensifies the colors, so my drawing actually is a lot smoother, a lot less vivid in color. And I think I'm about done with him as far as he goes. But I do want to finish some of the picture. I want to make sure he looks like he's in the area he's supposed to be in. I did finish Hoss, and I looked at Hoss a lot, and I decided that this looks a lot like Hoss. I could keep changing it. I can find all kind of flaws in it every time I look at it. But I have to decide sooner or later that, I finished. And I think I have finished this. I really do. And he does look a lot like my rooster Hoss. So he's a stately animal. He has a beautiful strutting walk. And these are 4 animals that Solomon talked about that had the beautiful walk, the unique walk, the wonderful walk. And one was the rooster, and he does rule the pen. And he does, you don't do anything. If you have a real aggressive rooster that rules like the pen and really protects the flock, will give their life for it. Look at there. I just lost my point. Both ways. Let me go back to my point. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you got a rooster in a pen like that, he'll give his life for those chickens. So you have to allow him to rule the roost. And believe me, Hoss right now has an injury right here. I didn't draw it. He's got an injury where something, an owl or chicken hawk, something has attacked him and he's lost feathers. So I respect Hoss. I respect him. So I will give him leeway in the pen. And you don't do anything in that pen to those chickens. He talks to them. It's incredible. Nature's incredible. So I have this lion, and I want to put him on a Serengeti kind of setting. He's not just floating in the air. Remember, we talked about that. Let me bring him up here. So I have kind of a little Serengeti picture I've pulled up. So it's those weird trees I think I'm going to put in the background. And then I want to put the grass. So I want to finish these pictures out a little better. And I will come back to this. And, this won't take long. Just draw a few little trees in the background. These are my trees. They're going to have a weird little shape. So I don't have to do it like the picture. Just, this is my tree. Do it like I want to. A lot of weird shape. And then it's going to come down till you see like a tree in the background. That's floating in the air right now. Looks like a tornado. And here's another one over here. So right now I'm just drawing the simple form. That may be all it needs. Because when you're doing something in a background, well, it stands in the background. And it doesn't have to have a lot of detail. This tree's got, limbs all kind of going crazy. But then I'll come back and do a little more detail. But this gives me an idea of what it's going to look like. This one has a little mound of dirt around it. Maybe some plants. This one you can't even tell what's around it. So I think I'm happy with those. So I need to finish them out. So I'll take some brown, dark brown, and I'll start finishing them like I did my lion. See, you'll see a lot of black around here where I just kept finishing them off, kind of. This is my style, I guess, this black outline kind of thing, because I'm noticing it a lot in my drawings. And you will see your style come forth. It's so weird. You know, you're drawing, and then you're drawing, painting, whatever it is, and then one day you notice all of this stuff has something in common, a look about it. And then you realize, I have a style, I have a style, I have a, and then you're just so proud of that. But get over it. Move on. But anyways, you develop a style. So I guess my style is these drawings with a lot of dark on it. I've noticed that about my drawings. Kind of got a dark outline. Anyways, about my style. We're all unique. We all have our own way of doing things. We all have our own style. Now, why am I putting that shadow on the right? Because the sun, remember I said, is coming this way. So if the sun is coming this way, and that's what I've decided, then if the sun hits this tree, the shadow will be on this side, on both of these trees. So I'm going to do the darker outlining on the right side. And we'll make this tree look a little round. You know how I showed you how to do that on the last video. See, it's starting to look like a tree already. I've done very little. It's because of what your eye sees. What is the eye going to see? Is it going to see a glob, or is it going to see a tree? Well, we're starting to see trees just right before our eyes up here with our little pencil. Look there, a tree. So that's a dark brown, and that's definitely what I want to use. And I do want some ground. So if I'm going to do a grassy ground, what's under the grass? Dirt. What color's the dirt? Well, I see a lot of kind of darker here. So I do want to show these little probably dirt clods, or the bottom of the stalk turning dark after it's spent its life cycle. So I will make these little dark places probably in the beginning where I want them. You see them? See those dark places? So I'll go to my paper. Now I'll start making these little dark places. I'm not sure I like this brown though. Look at that brown. Well, it is a little dark. Take a second look. Okay. Yep, it's a little dark. So I'll just keep going with that. And we've got to remember I said about it looking grounded. And we don't want anything like I'm doing here. Line it up 2 in a row, 3. That's not how nature grows. There might be more here, you know, and less over here, more over here. So you don't want a bunch of, start doing it and you end up going straight across. It's easy to do that. Or set a pattern, and now you've got a pattern that people can see. Don't do that. So I'll just start like this and see how it looks. Okay, I've done that. So now I want to make some grass. Grass is not that interesting to watch somebody draw, I'm sure. But it'll give you an idea if you do something like a line drawing in the Serengeti setting. So now we're going to go around this dark, and we're kind of creating stalks of grass. We can make some, trying to draw looking at the camera, don't do that. You know, you can make some stalks. And this grass is going to be more than 2 colors because I see a lot of color in there. Okay, I see browns, light colors like a weedy color, creamy color, Yeah, I see a lot of different colors of browns and golds. But yeah, it'll be more than 2 colors. Here's the fun part. It's not this hard. I'm not having a hard time. I'm just sitting here coloring, thinking about my life. Thinking about things, good things. Think about problems I need to solve. Things I need to do. Think about good things. Let your mind at rest. We don't get a lot of rest in our mind. We're looking at phones all the time. Our mind don't have a lot of time to rest. Let your mind rest a little bit. You'll be surprised what starts coming out of it when it has time to rest. What comes out of that brain? Well, whatever you put in it, that's what's going to come out. Pretty much. Okay. I'm doing a little grass. We got to start somewhere. This is not how it's going to look when it's finished, but we have to start. You got to start somewhere. Don't be afraid of the paper. Don't be afraid. Just start. Like I said, this isn't your masterpiece. This is you learning. And we all have a learning place. We have a learning curve. I'm just adding a little light. I don't want to add too much of this. But the light's hitting the grass here and there. And I will leave some of this cream as the cream background. It'll have some like wisp where some of the cream will be. And then we'll leave spots of the cream. And there's our cream. Because we don't have a cream pencil. At least I don't. They might make them. I don't have any. That's a problem. A lot of people think they gotta have a lot of tools to do art. And your most creative art will be with limitations. When you don't have something to work with. And something will inspire you. This is how it works. Tell you how it feels to be inspired. You'll be rocking along, thinking about drawing this, drawing that, painting this. And then something will inspire you. It can be a picture you saw, look at. It can be something just beautiful in colors, and you just want to take those colors and put them on a canvas and see what it looks like, and put them on furniture and see what it looks like, you know. Something motivates and inspires you. And then when you get that inspiration, well, now you got to start. Well, that's the hard part. You've inspired. Okay, you're inspired. Well, I'll do it tomorrow. You'll forget about it tomorrow. It won't be there. This is the thing about inspiration and creativity. That old saying, hit it while it's hot, whatever that means. I don't know, I've just heard it. It means something bad, I didn't know it. But anyway, that's the way it is with creativity. You have to do it while it's there, because if a song comes to your head in the middle of the night and you don't get up and write that song down and record it on something where you remember how it goes, you'll forget it by morning. Every time. Every single time. And it might have been your masterpiece, you know, but you missed it because you can't love sleep. You know, the Bible talks about those people that love slumber. Just want to sleep. Just lazy. Just let me rest. Just let me rest all the time. Watch TV. Play a video game. It's slothfulness. And it's not a virtue at all. I don't know why I'm putting this brown in here, but I'm doing it. It's there. I like it, I guess. Go with it. Roll with it. Roll with it. But it's slothfulness, and you can't be slothful and be successful. The fool is slothful. The fool is lazy. The wise man is not. The wise man will get up, and while the inspiration is there, he won't think. If you think for a minute that this stuff is just going to come to you at just snap of your fingers, that's not how it works. I'm sorry. Not how it works. You got to be inspired and motivated, and then the creativity has to hit you, and you have to roll with it when it hits. And if you don't, it'll go on. It'll move on. And God will give it to somebody else if you don't use it. That's illustrated all in the Bible. You don't treasure what He gives you, and you sit on it, and you don't do anything with it, you'll lose it. You'll absolutely lose it. So I encourage you, if you've been sitting on it for a long time, it's not too late. Just start doing something. My son Matt did this little thing of a dog in high school, and it was amazing. And I told him he had skills, and I said, I see it. Look how beautiful this is. And, well, anyways, I don't know. He didn't do it for a long time. And recently, I would say it's probably 28 years. But recently, he picked up his pen and he got inspired, and he started trying. And he's amazing himself, and you will amaze yourself. And he's amazing me, how fast he's picking this up. And you will absolutely amaze yourself. If you'll get out of the bed, quit doing things that are harming you, staying up late, now you don't have time to do anything, you don't feel like doing anything. Stop that. Stop those things that are hurting you. Stop those things that are bad habits. Stop it. Just stop it. You got the power to stop it. Pick up some good habits. Start getting up early. Get motivated. Do your prayer. Do your meditation. Listen to your beautiful music that inspires you. Get yourself in a mood. Light a candle. Make you a cup of tea or green drink or something healthy. Pay more attention to your health. So you'll feel like doing something. You'll feel like creating. I don't know about this. I'm talking more than I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. Maybe it'll all come together. We'll see. I surprise myself sometimes. I think it's going to be awful, and I just keep working it. God blesses it. Next thing I know, okay, it worked. And that's what's going to happen here. I surprise myself. Well, I hope you've drawn something, painted something, made something, created something. All the above. God's given you this talent. He's given you the desire. You may not have all the talent yet you want, but you got the desire. You got the desire. That's the first step. And I believe you can do it. Stop criticizing yourself, putting yourself down, and do what God's called you to do. I don't care what it is. Give it all you've got. Become a better person. I don't understand these people. They get to be old and they're mean. We should be angels by the time we leave this earth. We should have worked on ourselves so much. We should be walking on clouds. Well, I'm not walking on clouds yet. I'm trying to be a better person every day. I'm trying to care about others more than I care about myself every day. Trying to do better. Forgive. I want to be worthy. These are they, the book of Revelation said, who have come out of great tribulation. Yeah, we have great tribulation here on this earth. They have washed their robes in the blood of the Lamb. Jesus. Yeah, that's us. So now I'm starting to, care a little bit about the light spaces. Okay? Now the light spaces are starting to develop. Looks funky, looks crazy right now. But I'm going to work on it. That's what I say every time. I'm going to work on it. I told my husband, I said, I bet these people think I do these simple drawings and then I get somebody to come in and do the drawing. Because most of it I do off camera. I just can't do it all on camera. It's too much. I don't know if I just messed his nose up. See, that's when you got to know when to stop before you mess it all up. Maybe not. Okay, I'm done for today, and hopefully when you see this again, it will look better. So I hope y'all have a blessed evening, blessed week. God bless you. Until next time. And we'll see what's next. I know I'm dragging it out, but I got to finish this. So God bless.